What's up, guys? The Strong Boys 19 here. I know this is close to Christmas Day, but I feel like that I want to make a video to address something that I've been hiding from you guys, and I'm so sorry that it took me this long to address it. And I'm not surprised that most of you um, will not even know about it, but this was really, really personal for me that I just wanted to let it be out of my chest. And first of all, I apologize for the way I sound from my voice. I've been suffering through a terrible cold for pretty much 2 weeks, and I'm still fighting through it. So sorry about that. But the truth has to be told. Personally, I want 2018 to fade. It's nothing against you guys. It's nothing against my time on YouTube. This is something outside of YouTube. Some of you guys may know me more as a guitar player, or most of you guys will know me mostly as a YouTuber, but not me as a guitar player. But anyways, I've been a guitar player for a very, very long time. I've started to learn the guitar at the age of 14, yeah, in 2009. After many, many lessons, years go by, I was really pleased to be the guitar player that I was and still am today. And my practice routine since a few years ago was like 2 hours a day without any breaks. 2 hours a day seven after 7 days of each week. Well, I mostly practice between mostly 5 to 6 days a week. Well, I used to do that. But things have been really hard for me in this year since April or May. I think it was April when it happened. This is something very, as I said, personal for me, but I wanted to address it. I've been diagnosed with a disorder called focal dystonia, and that's the reason why I wanted to take 2 months off from YouTube a few months back. And remember when I said that I was feeling really low? That's basically why I felt very low. I had moments of breaking down with emotional feelings and thinking to myself that the disorder is not going to get any better. Focal dystonia is a common problem for guitar players, and I feel like that I want to say this since there are many other guitar players that have made videos on this topic from what they went through, but I wanted to share it with them or just with you guys. I don't mind. Focal dystonia, if you don't know what that is, it's on the picking hand, okay? So the disorder affects the brain and the muscles on my hand. And whenever I want to control the guitar pick and play the way I used to play, the brain refuses the muscles to control when I wanted to play properly. So eventually I had been playing with a bent wrist, and that was completely agonizing. And when it happened, I had to cancel gigs, and we did not know about it until the month of, I think it was October. Since the past 6 months, we thought it was either repetitive strain injury or arthritis. After many months of the money of MRI scans, X-rays, and the injections, and a lot of my time off from playing the guitar, we finally found out that it was focal dystonia since October. It was a really, really hard time for me personally, and that's particularly the thing why I have not been making videos as much as I wanted to from this channel, and I apologize for it. And thankfully, I have been performing again, but with an experiment with a thumb pick, which I will show you one of them right now. Okay, so here is a thumb pick. I've got two, by the way, but the thumb pick trick really was working out very well for me. But again, like I said, it still, excuse me, it still wants me to play with that bent wrist. So I could not control the hand properly by playing the thumb pick or the normal guitar pick downwards, like many guitar players do that. But the thumb pick trick was helping me out to perform live, but I really wanted to get my hand back into shape. And thankfully, there is a recovery for it. But it's not going to be a day, a week, a month, maybe a year or a few years until the hand thinks to itself that it should be back to 100%. It's going to be so so big for me to do, but I decided to do it. So what I'm going to do is to retrain this picking hand, rework its accuracy than the speed of my playing. And I do have some tape that I put on my index finger, and I also have an elastic rubber hand thing, whatever you call it, and I'm still going to experiment to find the right comfortable setting for my retraining. And I do have a wrist bandage, you know, the common ones where it covers most of the hand but shows the fingers and the thumb, you know, like that. And I'm going to be doing a lot of my time to retrain the hand, and it's all about patience and consistency, and it's going to be a very long time for me to get my playing back to normal, and it's going to be a very long journey, but it's going to be worth it, and I am praying that it's going to make my life feel better like the past. So that's really all I want to say, and I'm so sorry that I didn't want to tell you this a lot earlier because it was, as I said, it was very personal for me. I did not want to say this whole story, but since guitar players themselves on YouTube had been making videos that they've been suffering through focal dystonia, it got me thinking to address my story about it. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to work out eventually. And that is really the main thing that I have been doing when I'm not making videos on YouTube, besides resting my hand, listening to records, performing with thumb pick. But I'm done with gigging for the rest of the month now, so I could have some time to retrain the hand. And that's really all I've got to say. And thank you all so much for the support. And I hope that you guys will understand why I've not been making videos the way I wanted to during this very rough year for me in my life. And let's hope that 2019 will be a much better year. And I think 2019 is still going to be the year for me to battle through and retrain my hand from my focal dystonia, but I will promise and try my best to be even more consistent for making videos for you guys. It just depends how I really feel about it. But anyways, I'm rambling on for more than 10 minutes, so I'm just going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.